Hi, I'm not sure if you know special triangles here, but pi over 4 is the same as 45 degrees. So if that's a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So we get 2 equals c. Square root of 2 is going to equal c squared. Okay, so my hypotenuse on this 45, 45, 90 is a square root of 2. Sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. Is going to equal 1 over the square root of 2, which they have us rationalize the denominator. So we got to multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 2. And we get the sine is square root of 2 over 2. Okay. Well, since this is a 45, 45, 90, that means it's also an isosceles right triangle. So the cosine, the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, is also going to be 1 over square root of 2. So the cosine is square root of 2 over 2. Now, on the unit circle, cosine is the x value of your point, and sine is the y value of the point. So our point is square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So it's 1 over 1. So the tangent of pi over 4 is just 1. Cosecant is the inverse or the reciprocal of sine. Well, we started out with 1 over square root of 2. When we do the reciprocal of that, we just get square root of 2. Secant is going to be the same thing because the cosine is equal to the sine. Cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent, so it's just 1. So that's what we get for A. For B, we don't want to deal with 21 pi over 4. So let's add 20 pi onto that. So we got 21 or negative 21 pi over 4. Oh no, I don't want to do 20. Once around the circle is 4, no, it would be 8 pi over 4, right? Once around the circle is 2 pi. If I change 2 pi to fourths, I get 8/4 pi. So let's add, 16. Let's add 24 pi over 4. That would be 3 complete trips around, and we get 3 pi over 4. So negative 21 pi over 4 is going to be the same thing as 3 pi over 4. They're going to be coterminal angles. Okay. 3 pi over 4 is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cosine's negative, and sine is positive. Okay. Well, 3/4, the reference angle for 3/4 is 1/4. So we can use these numbers for this other angle. And all we have to do is put the right signs with them. So for part B, we said that cosine is negative in the second quadrant. Then the sine of t is going to be square root of 2 over 2. Cosine of t will equal negative square root of 2 over 2. Tangent, well, since the cosine's negative and the sine's positive, tangent is also cosine or sine divided by cosine, so it's going to be -1. Cosecant of t will be square root of 2. Secant of t will be negative square root of 2. And cotangent of t will equal -1. So just to make sure those are right, let me do on the calculator, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Let's do sine -21 second pi divided by 4. That comes out right. Cosine -21 second pi divided by 4. And that came out negative. So those numbers are correct for -21 pi over 4.